Welcome to Clarity Beyond Numbers. I'm Gunling and I'm delighted to have you with me. In this podcast, we explore the ideas that shape sustainable businesses and future-ready professional practices, from governance and compliance to leadership, strategy, and cross-border opportunities. Whether you are a business owners, practitioners, or finance professionals, my goal is to share practical insights that help you make better decisions with confidence. Let's go beyond the numbers and begin today's conversation. Today's topic is the hidden cost of weak internal controls. When people hear the term internal controls, they often think of checklists, paperwork, or complicated procedures. Some business owners even believe internal control only matter for large corporations. I see it differently. Good internal controls are simply the everyday practices that help a business operate reliably, safeguard its resources, and make better decisions. Whether you are running a small family business, a growing SME, a professional practice, or a larger organization, internal controls are already part of your business. The real question is whether they are working effectively. Let's think about a few common situations. A payment is made without proper approval. Inventory goes missing. Customer invoices are issued late. Cash flow becomes unpredictable. One employee knows everything about a critical process, but no one else understands it. These may seem like isolated issues. In reality, they often point to weaknesses in internal controls. The cost of weak controls is not always obvious. Sometimes it isn't fraud. Sometimes it isn't a major financial loss. More often, it's a small problem that gradually reduces efficiency and increases risk. Time is wasted correcting avoidable mistakes. Decisions are delayed because information isn't available. Employees become frustrated when responsibilities are unclear. Customers experience inconsistent service. Business owners spend more time solving operational problems instead of planning for the future. These hidden costs accumulated over time. So, what do good internal controls actually look like? They don't have to be complicated. They begin with a few simple questions. Who is responsible for the task? How do we know the information is accurate? Who reviews or approves important decisions? What happens if the usual person is unavailable? How do we identify problems before they become bigger issues? These questions encourage clarity, accountability, and consistency. Let's consider a simple example. Imagine two businesses. Both receive customer payments every day. In the first business, one person receives the payment, records it, reconciles the bank account, and follow up on the outstanding balances. Everything depends on one individual. In the second business, responsibilities are clearly assigned. Records are reviewed regularly. Exceptions are investigated promptly. There is greater visibility over the process. Neither business is perfect, but the second business is better positioned to detect errors, reduce risk, and maintain confidence in its information. That's the value of effective internal controls. Internal controls are not about mistrusting people. They are about designing processes that help people succeed. Good system protects both the organization and the individuals working within it. As businesses grow, complexities also increases. There are more employees, more customers, more transactions, and more decisions. Without appropriate control, growth can introduce additional risk. Strong internal controls provide stability as organizations evolve. Technology also plays an important role. Many businesses now use cloud accounting, digital approvals, automated workflows, and AI-powered tools. These technologies can improve efficiency. However, technology alone is not a control. Technology supports the process. People remain responsible for how that technology is used, monitored, and reviewed. This is where leadership becomes important. Leaders help create a culture where people understand why control exists. Not because they create unnecessary bureaucracy, but because they promote reliability, accountability, and trust. When employees understand the purpose behind a process, they are more likely to follow it consistently. Perhaps the most important point is this. Internal controls are not just about preventing problems. They are also create confidence. Confidence in financial information, confidence in operational processes, confidence in decision making, and confidence among employees, customers, lenders, investors, and other stakeholders. The strongest organizations don't wait for problems to appear before improving their system. They continuously ask, how can we make our processes clearer, more reliable, and more effective? That mindset helps build resilience over the long term. Before we end today's episode, I'd like to leave you with one question. If you step away from your business for 2 weeks, would your key processes continue to operate smoothly or consistently? If the answer is uncertain, it may be an opportunity to review your internal control, not because something has gone wrong, but because strong organizations are built on strong foundation. After all, internal control are not about adding complexity. They are about creating clarity, and when organizations have clarity, they make better decisions, manage risk more effectively, and build greater trust. Until next time, remember, numbers tell us what happened. Good governance and effective controls help us understand why and give us greater confidence in what comes next. Thank you for joining me on Clarity Beyond Numbers. I hope today's episode has given you valuable insights and a new perspective that you can apply in your business or professional journey. If you found this conversation helpful, do follow the podcast and share it with your colleagues and network. Remember, numbers tell us where we are, but clarity guides where we go next. Thank you for listening, and I'm Gunling here signing off. See you in the next episode.